what I appreciate about both the books in the series is, like, it's so romantic.
Yeah.
Welcome to Visit Fiction, where besties bond over books. She's Kristen, and I'm Spencer.
Welcome.
Happy to have you here. And today, we're talking about the second book, the final book, in the Divine Rivals duology, Ruthless Vows. It's kind of like a tongue twister.
Ruthless Vows.
Ruthless. I love the covers of these books. They're so cute.
Dear Roman.
It's like, I'm going to always keep a book jacket on, but it's just, it's so cute.
If you're just like, are feeling sad, just like, oh,
It's so cute.
a little peek behind the cover.
Yeah.
Oh, I have that ugly.
If you haven't peeked behind the cover, go peek.
Oh, I hate these stickers.
When will we get rid of them?
When
will they
Do I need
learn?
to write to my congressman?
Yeah. Like, let's ban these.
I know, I need to like.
These are the issues we care about.
These are the issues. I mean, honestly though, this is better than when they.
Oh, put it on.
No, when they like when
it's
they,
like it's a series.
It's printed. It's printed on there. You can't even peel it off. It's not a sticker.
It's the worst.
I have one. It's like
a little bubble.
Soon to be a Netflix show.
Oh, it's
it looks
the
like
worst.
a fake sticker. Oh. So it could be worse.
Just shout out to all the people in the book industry. We hate that.
Yeah. Who do I write to?
We hate that. Stop doing it.
Stop doing it.
It's stupid.
Like, but do a sticker if you have to.
Don't worry. We know it's going to be a series. You probably have ads all over Instagram.
Yeah, I promise.
Like,
and
that. No one's looking at the book and be like, oh,
I should go check out this series.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I didn't know. We know.
We know. We know before your little sticker.
Yeah.
Anyway, about that. This is the second book in a duology of Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross.
Yes. Brief overview.
Yes.
Do we want to just read? Do we want to read jacket? Not jacket?
It's a pretty. I mean, it's not that bad.
No. Yeah. Go for it.
Will there love in the war? Let me start over.
Oh goodness, you want me to do it?
I can if you want. I'm struggling today.
Oh, you were reading the stuff at the top.
It was
anyway.
cute. It was cute.
Will there love in the war or break the world?
Because it was a cute little.
I guess right. 2 weeks have passed since Iris Winnow returned home, bruised and heartbroken from the front, but the war is far from over. Roman is missing, and the city of Oath continues to dwell in a state of disbelief and ignorance. When Iris and Addie are given another chance to report on Dacre's
Sure.
movements, they both take the opportunity and head westward once more despite the danger, knowing it's the only matter of time before the conflict reaches a city that's unprepared and fracturing. Since waking below in Dacre's realm, Roman can't remember his past.
Aww.
But given the reassurance that his memories will return in time, Roman begins to write articles for Dacre, uncertain of his place in the greater scheme of the war. When strange letters arrive by wardrobe door, Roman is first suspicious, then intrigued. As he strikes up a correspondence with his mysterious pen pal, Roman will soon have to make a decision to stand with Dacre or betray the god who healed him.
Dun, dun, dun.
As the days grow darker, inevitably drawing Roman and Iris closer together, the two of them will risk their very hearts' futures to turn the tides of war. Woohoo! So we left off. Oh no. Here you go.
Don't hurt her.
Roman lost his memories. War is still encroaching on this town, and they don't know what's up. Because of all the propaganda.
All the propaganda.
So before we get into like the details, rating of the book.
I think I gave the first one a 5.
First one was absolutely
A 5.
I think this one was a 4.
I think this one. Yeah. Maybe a 4 or 5. I still really liked it.
Oh yeah, it was still really good.
It was still really
good.
good.
In comparison.
Yeah, the first one was better.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
Sweet. If you have read this, stay. If you have not, leave.
And then come back.
Yes. And we'll get into the good stuff.
Yes.
Okay. I was so mad.
About the memory loss?
Yeah. But it turns out, I like that trope.
It was a fun surprise for you.
It was a very fun surprise.
Because you picked up, you didn't start, did you start reading this during our 24-hour readathon?
Yeah, I did.
And you were immediately like, Kristen, he has lost his memory. This is awful. And I was like, oh no.
It was. I think I screamed. I think I wanted
You did. You like wanted to throw the book down.
I think I wanted to throw the book.
You did.
But it turns out I love that trope.
Yeah, I haven't experienced it much, but I love, and you're probably the same way. I love when they fall in love again.
It's great. It's just
like
it is such a just reassurance that they are meant to be together because you fall in love a second time.
Yeah, I do love that,
Like,
actually.
it's so sweet.
Yeah. And I will say, like, he lost his memory, yes, but you don't have to deal with him for very long, like, not knowing anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it trickles in
It does.
pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
I'd agree.
I love that, too.
It was surprising. Yeah, like, I feel like I've seen it more in, like, movies.
Yes, 100%.
But I haven't read it a lot in books, and I like it.
The OG is probably Hunger Games with PETA. Like, is it real?
And
that's still, like,
yeah.
it's, like, traumatized from that.
That's
like,
fair.
in a good way. Like, I love...
Yeah.
I know you're not... I'm Team PETA, so I love that stuff. And I was like...
That's fair. That's fair!
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, man.
But, yeah, it was good. No, I loved it.
Yeah. Okay, so we kind of jump into it. The Ward's headed back. Iris is back in town, or like where they were originally.
Yes, and I will say I want to share. This is one of my main complaints of the book. I hate how Forrest amounted to nothing. He was so unimportant.
He ended up being so unimportant.
Like, spoiler, but that made his death less impactful for me.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
I literally, one of my
sorry.
questions is, do you think it was fitting that her brother didn't make it out?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, he didn't matter at all.
He did not matter. Like, they set up, the ending of the first book sets it up to be like, you think that Forrest is going to be like this impactful person in the second book?
Like, he's like this double agent that has been like, has all this information to like help bring them down.
He couldn't even, he theoretically went through the exact same thing Roman did, right? Like, that's what we're led to believe.
Yeah.
Why could he give no context to Iris about, like, what was happening?
He was so useless.
He was so useless.
He was so annoying in the first chapters where they're like back at home and he's just like, you need to stop, da-da-da-da-da.
Oh.
I'm like, where do you get off? You
Yeah.
are literally a coward. You
suck.
You suck. I don't want to say like I was happy you died, but like I was just like,
I felt worse about Prindle.
Oh yeah.
I like Prindle.
Yeah. I was just like, you don't matter
You
at all.
don't matter. Like, I feel worse that she's alone, like she has no family now.
Yeah.
Than I do that you died, because
yeah. I also think it's interesting because I feel like in the first book, because you don't meet him until like way later.
Chapter, yeah.
So like a lot of it is Iris's idea of him.
Yeah.
And how he's like this older brother who's just like amazing and blah blah blah. And, like is going to protect the world and her and the city and stuff. And then you kind of find out that he's just kind of like And it's such a just like revisionist history of like she idolizes him, but he's actually just kind of like meh.
He is, and then also I think that like, and I don't, because she never really indicates that she was let down by him.
No.
So I'm like, were you always like this, or were you just like, did the war change you? Like, I don't want to like say like the war might have changed you.
Oh yeah.
But like, bro, step up.
Yeah, he sucked.
You suck.
Oh God, he sucked so bad.
I
wasn't sad. I was not sad when he died. I was like, okay.
Like, oh, bye. Like, I'm sure it was supposed to be like impactful, but it wasn't.
For her, maybe, but I was just like, oh.
Okay, bye.
Found him dead.
Cool.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. No, I could care less about Forrest.
Yeah. Were you expecting the third typewriter to come into play?
No, that was fun.
That was fun. Because I was like, when he lost his memories, I was like, oh no. I was like, he's got, because they went and got typewriters from the town they were in. And I was like, oh fuck.
And I couldn't tell if Doc Ray knew or not. He was like, pick the right, which one's yours? And he's like, this one feels like mine.
It was a weird
Why
test.
did they give me the other one?
Yeah.
Huh.
And they destroyed the other one, didn't they?
Yeah, but I don't think he actually like knew what they were.
No, I don't think he did.
But I loved like them breaking into the library. That was fun.
Yeah, because when they destroyed the other one, I was like, great. No. I was like, crap.
But yeah, it's the whole idea of them like falling in love again through the same way, and it's so good.
Yeah, it is.
And then that also reminds me too, like, I don't think that's one of your questions, but they gave Addie a little fling.
I know, the driver guy.
Yeah, I liked
him.
Like I think it was like just like so to the side that I couldn't really like get into it.
Yeah.
But I was happy. I liked him, and I was happy for her.
He seemed like such a reckless driver.
He did.
I was like, are y'all safe? But okay.
No. He's like, he kept being like, I'm the fastest. I'm like, okay. I won so many street races. I'm like, all right, cool, dude.
He's like, I'm ready for this.
Happy for you. You
yeah,
know?
they were cute.
They were cute.
I like that she ended up being like a really big part of like helping
The music thing.
Yeah,
because she was very much like, I think she had to be so secondary in the first book because you had to like develop the couples.
Yeah.
But it was nice like having her get to be like the music get to be part of it with her, like through her.
Yeah.
What'd you think? Is this on your thing? I don't think so. Sorry, I didn't read any of these beforehand. What'd you think of what's her name? The goddess's name. Inva being in the museum the second time.
Oh yeah. I was like, oh, that's a nice little.
Do you think that Inva is like actually good? I was very conflicted because I felt like she's still a goddess. She's still like kind of selfish. She did kill those other gods and took their powers.
Yeah, I'd say
made that deal with that king or whatever he was.
I'd say it's very gray area.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like she's good now and wanting to help stop this guy, but like I don't think she always had the best of intentions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like she gave the sword to her and like kind of did whatever, but like she didn't really help otherwise. Like all of these people have been like at war and dying. And
she took a long time to help. I feel like you could have told them that this sword was here
a while ago. Yeah.
And that like you could put him just like I feel like a lot of this could have been avoided.
Yeah.
Maybe she had to I don't know. Maybe she had to.
She's just hanging out on Oath.
Yeah.
I don't know. She's a little suspect to me.
That's fair.
She's a little suspect to me.
That's fair. Did you think it was strange? I thought I didn't think about it until like after.
Yeah.
But like they're like these gods, and I'm like assuming they have like all these powers, but they're still like just like dropping, like using man-made.
Yeah, well,
weapons.
That's part of it too. Is like she's like they each have their own specific power.
Yeah. So
like he can't do everything.
Yeah, it's just like, but why are we scared of him if it just seems like so.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem with that in mind.
Powerful.
He doesn't seem like all powerful.
Yeah, I guess like.
It's like, hey, can somebody have decapitated him a while ago?
Well, yeah, because even Roman for a second, like he's like sleeping.
Yeah.
And he's like, I could just kill him right now.
Right. And I'm like, do it.
But
I guess he's like impervious to some weapons, which I guess makes it.
Yeah, like the bomb didn't do anything to him. Like you don't know you have to decapitate him till the end.
Yeah.
So
like only that sword can do it.
And we talk about propaganda a good bit, but like that's also part of it. Is like if you instill fear in the people around you.
It doesn't matter if you're weak. You're still afraid of me.
Because that happens to like humans here.
That's fair.
Or like have no power.
Yeah. That's fair.
So yeah, I think also in some aspect like a lot of people that are leaders like that, they don't go to the front lines because like they don't want to die or like be in like danger. So like using bombs and using these soldiers that are like minds warped and things like that, like they're expendable to him because he is a god.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Did you think his death was anticlimactic?
What do? We just like
put him to sleep
and then killed him.
Played him to sleep.
Yeah,
and killed him. But it wasn't like a
big battle.
But I feel like it's because like the whole book was like kind of battle in the background at least.
Yeah, I think that they set up like exactly how it had to happen because they talked like a lot about like the song, they talked about the sword, so it's kind of like
they set it up a lot.
There couldn't be like I guess like a last minute surprise.
Yeah, and there's only so much book.
Yeah, I think that they instead try to make it more climactic with the fact that like the timing of everything like they kind of failed there and like bombs were still dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
And then her brother bit it.
And then her brother, R.I.P. I did have an issue with this as well. Why did they wait so long to go to these places? Like, she knew they were coming from the night before.
Yeah.
Oh. Why was there even this amount of time?
It was a choice.
That's fine.
It was a choice.
Yeah. I did like her. I liked her boss, her editor.
Oh, yeah.
And she was just like, come get me, and then she survived. I was like, good for you, girl. Yeah.
If she hadn't and the brother had, I'd have been like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, like, it's like I think that the brother was supposed to make you feel sad, and I did not.
No.
And there are other characters I would have felt sadder about. Oh, what'd you think of the random lieutenant being, like, kind of on the right side of things?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
he did turn him in.
Yeah.
He was definitely, like, in it for himself.
Yeah, I don't think his, like, intentions were, or his motivations were, like, necessarily...
to help either of them.
Yeah, like, super true, but I think he ended up...
inadvertently helping.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you think of their first little rendezvous together at his dad's house?
Oh, here for it.
Did you love it?
Here for it. I think this, like, what I appreciate about both the books in the series is, like, it's so romantic.
Yeah.
Like, it is, like, in essence, like, I mean, obviously, like, it's, romance, whatever, but it's, like, so, it's sweet.
Their love for each other isn't, like, burning passion.
No.
It's very much like, I feel safe with you, like, you're my home.
Yeah.
Which is really sweet.
It's very sweet. Like, their love is very sweet, and it's, like, it's very refreshing.
And a lot of it probably has to do with, like, both of them had parents that were not loving.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they didn't get to grow up around that, so I think when they, like, found it in each other, it's, like, you can really, like, see how much they appreciate it.
Yeah.
Which you don't always get in books.
Yeah. And even going from enemies to lovers, it's still, like, even for that trope in the first one, it's still, like, they're very sweet.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess tender. I don't know if it's, like, tender. Yeah. It's just, I like it a lot.
Yeah. No, they're good. Good book couple.
For sure. Them. We already talked about book 1 versus book 2. I think I prefer book 1, but... yeah. It's just because it, like, has so much... It has enemies to lovers trope. Yeah. And, like...
You're getting the building, the tension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that this could have been a trilogy?
I think in order for it to have been a trilogy, you would have had to have had the middle book be more about, like...
the lore.
Yeah, like, probably have Forrest actually, like, do something.
Yeah.
I think it would have been hard to do.
Yeah, I think it was fitting as a duology.
Yeah, I think the conflict was so contained to Oath. Yeah. That, like, it wasn't, like... And I'm sure, like, there was, like, other countries in this
But it didn't seem like a world
war.
Like, the world is on the brink of extinction.
And it's, like, it didn't seem like if you did kill... Dacre. Like, there was still some, like, bigger bad out there. Like,
he was it.
He was it. Now, you could, like, theoretically see, like, maybe, like, a spin-off because you do have, like, Inva still out there, I guess. Like,
true.
I could see that happening, but I don't know. I think that it was it was the right length of time.
I agree.
Yeah. I also, one of my favorite scenes was them at the abandoned house on the roof.
Yeah.
And, like, the wedding ring, I was like, that's a little risky.
Oh, yeah.
That was a little risky, but that was one of my favorite scenes. Oh, and those dogs. Those were the hellhounds.
Oh.
Oh, my goodness.
I'll do hellhounds.
No, that was a little scary.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what other parts I liked about the book. I actually did take some notes.
I didn't take any notes on this book.
I only took notes for the first half, but I was trying to be good because I didn't know how long I would take. Oh, the dad. I hated the dad so much. And, like, they all ended up being at his house, his mansion. It was, like, the gate. Oh, that was kind of cool. I like the little, like, gates to hell underneath the whole town.
The passages?
Yeah, I did really like that. That was very different. I thought that was very neat.
And the keys.
Mm-hmm. And the keys, yeah. I thought that was, like, a really cool, like...
Addition.
Yeah. I got most of this.
Yeah. It's very, like... I don't want to call it simple, but, like... It's
straightforward.
Simplistic in the best kind of way.
Yeah.
Because it is a duology, so you can't get into, like, a lot of, like, lore and stuff. It's very straightforward.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I'd recommend it.
Would recommend.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, duology.
Excited to read more from her.
Yeah, I didn't really realize. I
have another book.
I have a list for books.
Yeah, I have, that book is not the second one, but the first one is on Kindle Unlimited.
Oh, neat.
Oh, that was her first, I think that was her first duology.
The Queen's
Rising, yeah. And then those are the two that are standalones.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
The gap there, okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, we're going to definitely read more by Rebecca Ross.
Mm-hmm.
Very excited.
Possibly going to see her at
Y'all Fest.
At Y'all Fest.
Yes. If you guys come to Y'all Fest, we should do that in our fall.
Oh, yeah.
thing.
Talk about it.
Yeah, it's like, I don't really know what to do when you meet authors, so, like, do you just, like...
Gush.
Like, I love your book.
Love your book.
Please sign it. Thanks for all that you do.
Keep doing it. Thanks for your service.
I know, yeah, like, can I get a picture with you?
Yeah, nobody would know who's in that picture.
No, yeah, I love it.
That's funny.
You guys will know.
Yeah.
Cool, well, cheers.
Cheers.
To
true love. Always finding a way.
Cheers.
It did.
Cheers. The new favorite trope.
To our new favorite trope.
So good. And yeah, join us next time where we will be... today's actually... We're filming this today on the fall equinox. Autumnal equinox.
Is that the 22nd? Or is that 21st?
Was that yesterday, not today?
It's one of the days.
It's today. Today is the first day of autumn.
Yeah!
Welcome to fall, y'all.
It's 95 degrees outside.
It is. So, next week we'll be sharing out a fall-focused episode. So, it'll be probably like end of September or be middle of October when it actually posts.
Yeah.
So we'll be dead and it'll finally be actual fall probably.
Yeah, hopefully.
So I'm excited to talk about that. So join us next week.
Sweet. Bye.
Bye.
It's always at 95 degrees.